Hey everybody, well, I'm down in Portsmouth just for a bit of fun. You might notice that I'm wearing my Force Riders jacket and not my leather jacket, and this makes me very sad. I love my leather jacket. It's old, it's beaten, but it's my leather jacket and it fits me like a glove. It's a Hein Garrick, by the way. But the problem is, the zip broke, the main zip, so I've got to send it off to someone to get it fixed. Which, Faze is very grubby, he's cleaned that. Which makes me sad, because I'm not going to go and buy a brand new jacket, because the jacket, yes, I've crashed in the jacket, yes. It's got scuff marks, it's got wear marks, it's got this, that and the other, it's showing its age to a point, but it is such a good jacket that I don't want to get rid of it. And going and buying another £300 jacket versus about £48 for a new zip, I'll go with the zip option, thanks very much. Are people actually going in the sea, or are they just standing on the beach? No, there is people in the sea. It's like the, what, 9th of April, something like that, and people are going in the sea. Jesus Christ, they're brave. I don't think it's that warm yet. Now that reminds me seeing that place. That's the aquarium I went to. When me and Mrs. Spice came to here, Mrs. Spice, by the way, doesn't have a car. Or she does actually now at this point. She's getting a licence very soon. So we won't have this problem anymore, but I just talk about public transport and my experiences with it. And I'm sure there's many of you out there who have to use it to go to college every day and stuff like that, or go to work like I did. And you want to spit bile while you think about it. I used the buses for 3 years. When I was an assistant manager in a petrol station, I used to get the bus every single morning and every night to get up to and from work. And it seemed a bit expensive at the time, but I didn't really realise just how expensive it actually was. Because compared to how much a weekly ticket is, I worked it all out. To own this motorcycle, to run it, to maintain it, to fuel it, to insure it, to tax it, costs less per day or per week than the equivalent weekly bus ticket would be. Which is fucking ridiculous, because the buses are always late. I mean, I know in other places around the country they actually aren't as bad. But here we get a bus, there's 2 routes on the island anyway. Well, I'm not on the island at the moment, I'm in Portsmouth, but on Hayling. There's 2 routes. One goes one way, so one's counterclockwise, one's clockwise. And I've been late so many times for work because of it. I'd come into work, I'm so sorry, and I called them beforehand, like, the bus isn't here, I don't know what's going on, I might be late. I get into work, and then I get a fucking bollocking. I even got, like, a verbal warning once from it. I'm like, well, what do you want me to fucking do? It's a bus! But yeah, what I was saying about the aquarium, me and Mrs. Spice went to the aquarium, which involved us getting a return train ticket each to Portsmouth, like a day rider ticket within Portsmouth for the buses, because we were going around a few places, and then we needed to get a bus ticket back from Havant to Hayling. And between the 2 of us, that cost over, I think it was over £40, over £50, something like that. And we quickly work it out. Yeah, it was about £50. 50 fucking quid! That's £25 each just to go into Portsmouth, to go to an aquarium. Fuck! I wouldn't use £50 worth of fuel in, fucking hell, I don't know, 2 months maybe more than that. And then what do they do every single year? They put the price up even more. Have they improved the service? No. Have they made them more regular, cleaner, safer, all of these things? No. Oh yeah, we want people to be more environmentally friendly. We want you all to use public transport rather than your cars. It's not an option. That's the simplest part of it. For most people, it is not an option. You could not, trusting your job on it, use public transport. And the government going on about, oh, it's such a problem trying to sort public transport out, we don't know what to do with it. I know what you need to do with it. It's fucking simple. I reckon everyone watching this video probably knows what you would need to do to make it work. Make it more fucking affordable. It needs to be cheap. That's the point. If you made it cheap, people would see it as a way of getting around. They would accept the fact, you know, oh, maybe it'll take me slightly longer, maybe I need to leave slightly earlier. These sorts of things. Oh yeah, it's a bit grubby in here, it stinks, there's some drunk man in the corner trying to beg off everyone, there's some fucking crack addict here, you know. But if it was affordable, people would be like, ah, fuck it, cheaper than driving. No one's going to pay a lot of money for a shit service, but they will pay a little bit of money for a shit service, and if more people use it, then you're going to make as much money as if people were paying more because you're taking more people. Isn't that obvious? Evidently not. There you go, there's my thoughts on it. I'll catch you next time. Because obviously a lot of the helmets will far, far surpass what the ECE rating is. As I understand it, ECE is like the bottom of the rung. That's, as I said, that's European. If it can pass DOT, then that's going to be better than an ECE rated helmet, because